So Herschel, in terms of the current market itself, what have you seen on best deals for owner-occupied properties?
Best deals for owner-occupied properties are very varied in terms of what the lenders are offering at the moment. So what I'm looking at is there are offers under 2%, which is unheard of. And they're also doing cashbacks for refinances. They're also promoting heavily for emergency services industry, as well as healthcare and education sector. So the cashbacks could range from $2,500 to $4,000. Some lenders are even doing cashbacks per property, so it could be, if you've got 2 or 3 different properties, it could be about $6,000 in cashbacks. In terms of rates, obviously lower the borrowing amount, higher the rate, and vice versa. So
sorry, when you say lower the borrowing amount, are you talking about the leverage ratio, so the LVR, or the actual dollar amount?
Actual dollar amount.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, if you've got a loan of about 200K, you have probably around 2.5 or 2.6% rather. But if you're looking at above 500, above $1 million, then you're getting into 2.4s.
Okay.
And again, fixed rates are very competitive in the market compared to variable. So depending on when we talk to clients as to what the best structure is for them, you may find that you may get rates closer to the 2% mark in the fixed rate space. So it's a very interesting market at the moment.
And are there heavy fees attached to some of those loans, or is it just standard fees?
Standard fees that you would get in any of the lenders. The annual fees, the package fees. And the settlement fees. And
standard features like the offsets and stuff exist on
absolutely
all these packages.
For most of the deals that I'm looking at with these sort of rates, there would be these features available. So it's really good in that way that even if you wanted to move from your current loan to refinancing, for example, your stuff that is important to you in terms of the offset facility, in terms of the redraw, maybe having a credit card attached to your package. That all is important, and it's all part of the new package that the lender's offering.
So that's really good. And you were saying with the cashback offers, for example, you said if you've got multiple properties, you could get multiple cashbacks. So that means that it's linked into investment properties as well. So there's cashbacks linked to investment properties, as well as the owner-occupied properties.
That's right. So it doesn't matter owner-occupied or investment. As long as there is a property refinance, the lenders are happy to do cashbacks, and I know there are probably about 3 or 4 different lenders who are very active in this space. And heavily promoting that as well. So along with that, it's also that they're offering good cash rate and good interest rates. So it becomes a win-win. You get a better rate, plus you get cashback. I mean, what are you going to lose?
And you say, so with the owner-occupied, it could be as low as 2% or even below 2% at some points, and it could be just around the 2.5% for the owner-occupied, a bit more. For the investment properties, what sort of rates or deals are you kind of seeing at the moment?
Investment properties rates are around the 3% mark, but if you're looking at fixed rates, it could be less than 2.5%. And that's for interest only as well. So I mean, when you combine that with, say, if you've got an owner-occupied property and an investment property, average of 2.5% across everything, that's a pretty good rate. When your yield on your investment property could be around 4%, you're in the money.
So both the investment properties and the owner-occupied, the rates are very competitive. The fees are relatively standard. They haven't really changed too much. I guess due to COVID or anything like that. The real movement been in terms of the cashbacks that have been offered to clients and the rates that have been offered to clients.
That's right.
So it's pretty competitive rates and good cashback offers to promote business for some of these lenders.
Absolutely.